Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Summit Windsor for a special edition of your Colorado Eagles Coaches Show. And boy, who's ready for hockey to start right now, this very second? The good news is this is a very, very exciting offseason for your Colorado Eagles. And again, we welcome you down here for the special edition of the Coaches Show here at the Summit Windsor as we announce the new head coach of your Colorado Eagles. And with no further ado, as we say hello to all of our listeners on the home of the Colorado Eagles, 107.9 The Bear, please help me welcome to the stage the president and general manager of your Colorado Eagles, Mr. Chris Stewart.
Well, thanks, Kevin. Great to be back here in the Summit. It's been a great home for us on Monday nights and the Coaches Show. No longer will I be the man behind the microphone when it comes to the Coaches Show. We're going to have a new coach back there, and really this is not an end. I don't feel like it's an end as far as I'm concerned. I feel like it's a beginning. It truly is. It's a beginning. We've got a lot of great things coming down the pipe here, but most importantly, what we're doing here tonight is naming a new head coach, and it's a young man that I feel is going to bring forward the essence of what we've had on the ice every single year since we started this franchise with Ralph and Martin Lind and Martin Lind's group and everybody he brought in to make this all really come to fruition. It was so important to have Martin bring that group together and get us playing hockey at the Budweiser Event Center, and it's been a lot of fun. But this guy will make sure that we have a chance to get into the playoffs every year. He is going to make sure that there's a lot of entertainment on the ice. Maybe he won't be waving white flags or throwing water bottles, but he's going to find a way to win hockey games, and that's what's all important. There's been a lot of people that look forward to this job, I can tell you that. There were guys from the National Hockey League, guys from Europe. There have been people that I never thought would even consider this job that were driving me crazy on the phone. But as loyalty always speaks, and it has oftentimes in my ear for me, stay loyal, stay with the people that matter, and you'll be successful. And tonight, our head coach and the man that's going to bring you a winning hockey club, Aaron Schneekloth.
Aaron Schneekloth, the new head coach of your Colorado Eagles, 3 years as an assistant coach, a three-time defenseman of the year in his playing days with the Colorado Eagles, won a league championship in 2007, and now his first head coaching position at the professional level. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the new head coach of your Colorado Eagles, Aaron Schneekloth.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank Chris Stewart, his wife Deborah Lee, Martin Lind, his wife Vicky, Ralph Backstrom, and his wife Janet for everything they've done for myself and my family over the last 10 years I've been in Northern Colorado. I'd like to thank the entire Eagles organization, all the fans and the media that are in attendance here at the Summit tonight. Very honored and humbled to be named head coach of the Colorado Eagles. First, I'd like to acknowledge my wife, Christy, who, without her, I wouldn't be here today. She provides strength, balance, grounding, motivation for our entire family. Being in the hockey industry can be difficult at times. Long road trips, sleepless nights, being away from the kids, and she keeps us together and keeps the strength of our family going. And I just want to say thank you to my wife, Christy, my son, Gabe, and my daughter, Brianna. I love you guys very much. I need to thank Chris Stewart. First of all, I want to share my experience when I first joined the Colorado Eagles. I think I was a fourth or fifth year pro, came in, thought I knew a lot about professional hockey and how I needed to play. And Chris was the first coach that really challenged and pushed me as a player. I had numerous meetings in his office the first half of the season, and he really not only made me a better player on a daily basis, but got me involved in the community and made me a better person. I thank Chris for that. And one thing that I will definitely take away is Chris's biggest asset, and he pushes his players to become better every single day. And that's what I want to do as a head coach. I want to come to the rink, work hard, push our guys to get better, and that'll give us a chance to win. Over the last 3 years, being Chris's assistant, he's been a great mentor to me. He's allowed me to grow and branch out and learn different styles and systems, and he's prepared me for this role today. I can't thank Chris enough for what you've done for me for the last 10 years. Thank you very much. As the last 5 years since we've entered the ECHL, my personal thought is our team has gotten better every season, and I'm here this upcoming season ready to take the next step for this hockey club, and that's to bring a championship to the fans that are so deserving here in Northern Colorado. Chris has obviously set an extremely high standard. The culture that he has brought to Northern Colorado for this hockey club is something that is unmatched anywhere else in this entire league, and I'm ready to build on that, put a winning product on the ice for all the fans that deserve so much here in Northern Colorado. A little bit about how I want our team to play. I want our team to play a fast game of hockey. I want our team to be physical, disciplined, and execute all the systems we have in place, and the brand of hockey that the fans in Northern Colorado have been accustomed to, and that's rough, tumble, fast, get out of your seat hockey. Going off what Chris has built here, we want players that are invested in the Colorado Eagles organization, players that are invested in the community, and players that are going to be invested in one another. And I think if you can bring players with that caliber and that character, then you have a chance to win when it really matters. Lastly, I'd just like to thank the fan base here. They are our extra attacker every single night at the Budweiser Event Center. They bring energy, motivation, electricity to the building every single night, and without the great fans of Northern Colorado, we all wouldn't be here today, so I want to say thank you very much.
Well, Schneeks, congratulations, and I know a very deserved opportunity for yourself, an exciting moment for you. When you first heard that this was going to be your position, what was the first thing that went through your mind?
Well, to be honest, I was a little overwhelmed. Seeing what Chris has done throughout his coaching career and what he's been able to pass on to me over the years. I was excited, nervous. I feel like I'm ready for that challenge, and like I said, Chris has really prepared me. He hasn't held me back. He's motivated me and allowed me to get involved from day one, and that's been a difference for me.
Wanted to ask you, because I do remember that first game when you came in as an assistant coach after wrapping up a very, very successful playing career, most recently with the Colorado Eagles. You go back to that Aaron Schneekloth day one. How much have you changed, grown, and learned from that time period 3 years ago?
I would like to think quite a bit. I remember coming in pretty nervous my first practice, and not really recognizing all the hard work that goes into an off season for a hockey club. And so I appreciated everyone in the office, yourself, Jennifer, Ben, Gavin, excuse me, the entire staff off the ice, how much work they put in, being a part of that, being to witness that, and has allowed me, just to be comfortable and confident in what I'm doing. I think Riley Nelson could attest. I think my fingers were probably shaking trying to draw a drill my very first practice, but I think that's par for the course in any new opportunity you jump into. And Chris has allowed me to branch out and go to coaches' clinics and learn from other coaches, and he's always been open to ideas, and I think that's what you have to do to grow and learn.
What's it going to mean to you, especially having had this experience over 3 years under Chris Stewart as head coach, to know that you still have him here as a big part of the team, as a general manager, the president, to go in as a sounding board, to talk personnel, and still have that voice there when you need him? Well,
we've had that conversation, and Chris has been so great in the fact that he's going to let me be the head coach. And he said that he would be there when I need him, but he wants me to take on this responsibility. But there's so many resources here in Northern Colorado with Chris Stewart, Ralph Backstrom, former players like Riley Nelson, Brad Williamson, Phil Crow. I mean, you have so many great hockey people here in Northern Colorado that they're all willing and able to help make a difference.
Well, I know that a lot of people have the question of you were the assistant coach, and now you've received the nod to become the head coach. You've made a decision as a brain trust for the Colorado Eagles who you look towards now as the assistant coach. Why don't you let Eagles country know who that's going to be this year?
Well, it's going to be very exciting for the Colorado Eagles organization to welcome back former fan favorite, power forward Ryan Tobler will be the assistant coach this season.
Ryan Tobler in the back of the room making his way up here, and again we'll have a chance to meet and greet with Ryan and with Aaron, both after this is all concluded. And again, the media who's here will have the photo ops, the new head coach, Aaron Schneekloth, Chris Stewart, and some Q&A time. But I got a couple more questions before we give way here to the 45-minute mark on 107.9 The Bear. And again, we appreciate you listening there. A guy you played with, a guy you won a championship with, and a guy now that can stand on the bench next to you and work on the ice. What are some of your fondest memories, and what are some of your expectations to now work with Ryan Tobler?
Well, I've known Ryan for a long time. He's a Calgary native as well, so we kind of crossed paths, before we started our professional careers. Played against Ryan, and then when I got a chance to play here with Ryan, just the experience of where he's been with. He's played at the highest level, had a very successful career here with the Colorado Eagles, won 2 championships, and he's going to bring a wealth of knowledge. He's been continued to coach after he was done playing up in Red Deer, Alberta. He's been involved in the game, and really looking forward to working with him this season.
And Schneeks, I know you've been very, very busy already recruiting. There's a lot of exciting news coming out, and we're going to have some really exciting news. We have not even mentioned this as of yet to the folks in the media. That will be made official tomorrow, but a major announcement for the Eagles coming up on Wednesday afternoon, a major announcement. And this is an exciting time to be a Colorado Eagles fan, and I think I speak for everyone in this room now to see the decision that Chris Stewart has made. Very, very much deserved. Congratulations, Schneeks. You have certainly earned this opportunity once it became available. And on behalf of the Eagles fans, best of luck and get them this year.
Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it. Just want to say thank you to everyone here tonight and everyone in Northern Colorado.
Well, here we go. We're going to start a little bit of a question and answer. And again, how about a round of applause for the new head coach and the new assistant coach for your Colorado Eagles, Aaron Schneekloth and Ryan Tobler joining us up here. Schneeks, I want to start with you. What is it that you want to establish with this team right away? First day of camp, and really some of the meetings that you've had already with players that you've recruited, players you're looking to bring back, that you want to instill in your system here this year?
Well, I think the first thing you're looking to do in training camp is to have the team involved and find the team's identity for the season. I think you need to talk about team goals, how you're going to accomplish them, and you work together for that common goal. It's not going to be myself or Ryan going in there, punching walls, kicking doors. We want it to be a collective group. We want everyone working together, and I think that's how we're going to accomplish great things this season.
Ryan, wanted to ask you, when you first got the news that you would have this opportunity to come back to an organization where you spent a lot of time, you had a lot of success, and you get to work with a guy that you played with and had a lot of that success with in Aaron Schneekloth. What was your first thought that went through your mind?
Well, it came together pretty quickly, Lucy. So my initial reaction was absolutely, coming back here, just the emotions, obviously just with the ceremony not too long ago, and then winning a national championship up with the team that I was coaching, and then getting the news to come here and join Aaron. It's just been a whirlwind, really, of just trying to take it all in still. So, yeah, I'm very excited and looking forward to it.
What was it that you were always impressed with the way that Aaron carried himself in the room and on the ice, and what he's been able to do and go out and accomplish so far in his coaching career?
I think a lot of people in here can, like Riley and Bacher, guys that have been around him for a long time, can attest. Just composure, especially under pressure. He's always been that way. He's got a good way about him, a presence. It's stern, but it's always fair. And like I said it in my speech, they're lucky to have him, and they sure are lucky to have him as head coach.
One thing we talk about every single year is one of the assets that the Colorado Eagles have, Schneeks, is that you have this fan base, you have this building, you have the style of play that you utilize, and you have this track record of success. That means you're going to find guys that want to come and play here. They come in as an opponent, and they see what this place is all about. I would imagine, although it's hard work and you put a lot of hours into it, a lot of interest again this offseason. I know we can't get into specifics, but a lot of interest from guys who have come in and played in this building and know what it's all about.
Absolutely, and one of our biggest recruiting tools is word of mouth from players that were currently on our team last season or in years previously. Word of mouth travels a long way in the game of hockey, and some players, in the salary cap minor league game, a lot of people are chasing for that extra, a little bit of money here or there, and they come to the realization of how well and how professional this organization is ran. It goes a long way, and we do have the opportunity to have some real great players come and join our hockey club.